Yes, Cam Whitmore just did a reverse dunk. All right. All right. Good morning. It is Wednesday, the 10th of July in Sydney, Australia. I've made my way from Tasmania to my parents' house, Wallara, Sydney, and we are beginning the first to the floor vlog coming up in the world. We got the freaking mics. Ben has hooked us up here. Wednesday morning, one day before we go to Vegas. I'm gonna go to the beach right now. I'm in recovery mode in the hyperbaric chamber, recovering from a freaking cold that I got, head cold, from like the last few days. Worst possible timing, but we're in recovery mode, so I gotta get to Vegas, land, straight to the beers, straight to the sports book, maximum health. I basically feel like KP, so I cannot get as close to 100% healthy before I get to Vegas. So going to the sauna, going to the beach, get some sun, vitamin D, lock in. Yeah, let's do it. All right, sauna, locked in. Oh man, we are currently set at 60, well, it's set at 70. They'll turn this shit up for me. Currently at 61 degrees Celsius. That's 120, 150 degrees Fahrenheit. All right, locked in. This is first to floor OnlyFans. Sign up for the OnlyFans at the link tree. Derek White, this is for you.
Alright, it's Wednesday night and I'm packing to go to Vegas to meet Jake and Spoonie for Las Vegas Summer League, and I gotta show you guys this. I've got an entire podcast studio in my suitcase. I haven't even got my clothes packed yet. Check this out. We got mic stands, we got lights, we got gaffer tape, we got a shit ton of cables, we got a mixing desk, we got microphones wrapped in underpants. Don't tell the guys, clean underpants. We got it all. It's gonna be great.
All right, we are off. Pulling out of the driveway, onto the street, and I'm officially on my way to Las Vegas. Summer League, here we go. Please ignore my very dirty windshield. All right, peace.
All right, airport, locked in. Man, I was nervous getting here. I'm on staff travel. My best friend's a pilot. He always puts me on like his family friends thing. So I get these super cheap flights. It's going to cost me $400 to fly direct to LA, which is amazing. But you never know 100% that you're going to get on. So I'm kind of shitting my pants. I canceled the flight I was supposed to take yesterday. Anyway, here, Vegas, coming. Feels weird talking to the camera in the airport alone. Excited to do this with the boys in Vegas. Let's go.
So basically I land in San Francisco at 6 a.m. I gotta land, I gotta go through customs, I gotta get my bag, and then I've got approximately 1 hour to get it on the flight to Vegas. Got all the podcast shit in it, everything we need for the live shows from Vegas, and it's gonna be tight. It's gonna be tight.
Huge news. We've been upgraded to premium economy, and it's basically like business class flight. Here we go. Also empty seats. We're vibing. We got free whiskey. We got nuts. And also, we're freaking watching Dune, dude. Got my Pokemon Leaf Green Evolution hack. We're good, dude. We got like 11 hours to go.
Deep, dark reaches of Pittsburgh Airport. I'm off to Colorado. Got my Auntie Anne's breakfast of champions. Off to Denver, then a short flight to Vegas.
This was not part of my plan. I thought I might get to the gym this morning, keep it in the single-digit drinks last night. No, it did not happen. Yeah, maybe we just start there. Recap. How are we feeling, boys?
Yeah, so I had a couple beers on the plane from Denver to Las Vegas,
Lovely.
which, set the tone because it was 10:30 in the morning. And then I just kind of slowly sipped until I met up with Ben. And then I don't even know what happened when we met up, Ben, but all of a sudden we had drank multiple alcoholic beverages in the span of 45 minutes.
Buckets of liquor.
And then, yes, literal buckets of liquor.
Yeah, you guys had 5 hours before I turned up, and you guys were in a good place when I got there.
Yeah,
I don't know about that.
Good. You guys were in a great place when I got there, and I was like, I'm gonna be fine. I'm not gonna be able to catch up. I caught up. And then we pushed Ben over the edge. Because I got
Didn't take much.
got
He was
some.
teetering.
We are in my hotel room here at the Aria in Las Vegas.
Yes.
After this, we're going to head off to the Thomas and Mack Center and the Cox Pavilion, check out the day's worth of Summer League games. We've just been to the first day of NBA Summer League.
Yes,
We're
sir.
back in the hotel room here at the Aria.
Yeah.
Thomas and Mack Center, really cool.
Sick.
Good venue.
Sick.
Awesome. I guess Summer League's exactly what I expected, but it also kind of exceeded my expectations. It was so fun. The Lakers fans, I hate to give them their praise,
Yeah.
but they showed out for that Lakers game, and that was electric.
Yeah, dude.
It was legitimately awesome.
Bro, the atmosphere for the Lakers game, Lakers Rockets, was incredible. And the best thing about it was Lakers fans turned up to get hyped, and then I don't want to say Bronny sucked, which made me happy, but it did. but I also feel bad for Bronny.
So bad.
But
He really did suck a lot.
was so bad.
It was so bad.
it was awful, man. And then before the Lakers game, this dude wearing an Austin Reeves jersey was Ben was getting a drink and was like, is anyone sitting here? I'm like, well, one person sitting here. I wish I would have said there were two people sitting there, but he's like, okay, cool. And he just sat next to us despite there being a million other seats.
Yeah.
And he didn't talk to us at all. He
Not
just
a
sat
word,
there. Not
yeah.
a word. He didn't say a single word to us. And
I think he heard everything we said.
yeah, we talked a lot of shit about the
All
Lakers.
of the pro Celtics, anti-Lakers propaganda.
Father. I don't think that's going overboard.
It was, dude, Spoonie's I've never, to see the hater in you come out live, this was in warm-ups. Bronny, you blew a alley-oop.
tried to oop himself.
He did a self-oop in the layup lines and he fucked it up and Spoonie just died laughing.
Yeah, hopefully we can eat something as well.
Everyone's
'cause I'm
3D.
starving.
Yeah, Spoonie in 3D is a crazy experience.
Honestly, seeing you guys in person and doing the
It was
pods with
crazy.
you in person is wild. After years
crazy.
of doing this huddled in my attic.
Yeah, man.
Three-point basket.
On behalf of the Great Small Talk NBA podcast, presenting official championship confetti from TD Garden, the most annoying Celtics fan in the world, Jake from Australia. There you go, Jake. Come on, Baylor. Good look.
And I can understand being skeptical at the beginning of the year, given
Sure.
the trades that they made and it was
What's
new
happened,
and all that.
yeah.
That's
but then
fine.
you get to Thanksgiving and they've lost 5 times, and it's even still people didn't want to accept
Dude,
it.
64 and whatever, and they were like, no.
Right.
18.
And then
they
it was
lost 18 fucking games
Yeah.
in the regular season.
And then
That's
it was,
insane.
but then you could say, okay, great, regular season, we still have your playoff doubts. Okay, fine.
Yeah.
Right? Anytime this team loses a game, it's
Armageddon.
it's
Oh,
Armageddon.
yeah,
Bro,
yeah.
bro, the media cycle of the first 2 rounds of the playoffs, where it was they won game 1, everyone's like, easy path.
Right.
And they lose game 2, and everyone's like,
frauds.
Right.
And then no one talks about the Celtics for the next week. Because like they just destroyed.
They're gonna waltz to the title now, they're gonna waltz to the finals, and then
It's
everybody
fucking
picks the Mavs, and
bullshit.
it's like.
But let me ask you guys this, right? I think the biggest question and the biggest is this easy path narrative, right?
Yeah.
I think if you were to be objective, you would say yes, things would technically be harder if you had Donovan Mitchell the whole time, if you had Tyrese Halliburton the whole time, if Jimmy Butler played, fine. But if you go and you look at each game individually, those are not easy cupcake. Being down 18 points on the road in the Eastern Conference Finals is not easy. Having to need Jaylen Brown to hit a prayer corner three in game one is not easy. Winning, being 7-0 on the road is not easy. So it's like, I never really understood how if you went to someone and you say, okay, do you think the Celtics will go undefeated in the playoffs? They would say no. Okay, so then when they lose...
It doesn't matter who they're playing.
So it's like when they lose, they're frauds, like you said. But when they win, they have an easy path. But when you're looking at how they need to win, teams don't come back on the road down 18 points frequently. That is not an easy thing to happen.
Rare.
Day 3.
Are you recording?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Live from Summer League, day 3.
We just watched Timberwolves Pacers, which is probably the best game we've seen so far.
Pretty close.
Dillingham, Terrence Shannon, Furphy.
Jarris Walker was awesome.
Looked really good. And we were sitting next to a guy on our right that was like an agent, he said?
Yeah, he's an agent. First year on the gig.
Okay.
So he's just starting out.
He looked like he was 9 years old.
Yeah, he did. But he did have a mustache.
Yeah, I was about to say it wasn't a great one, then I realized.
You own mirrors.
Hey man, it's been a good. The game prior to that, Nets Clippers, opposite of good.
Very terrible. Clowney had like 1 minute of playing well, and that was the only person who played well for any minute.
Yeah, we saw like 2 field goals in like 10 minutes. Yeah, man, and now we got Reed Shepherd and
Orlando Robinson or Bub Carrington. That's who I'm thinking of.
Is Cam? Yes, Cam Whitmore just did a reverse dunk.
That's pretty awesome.
Sick. All right.
3-point basket, Josh Minot.
We just watched Houston versus Washington Wizards. Reed Shepherd, Alex Sarr, Cam
Loaded
Whitmore.
with elite prospects, essentially, namely Alex Sarr, Tristan Vukovic.
Ben's guy, Vukovic. Man, they went Twin Towers, the Wizards there, with Alex Sarr and Vukovic.
They lost by 25.
Literally not sure. Like, Alex Sarr was so bad that I'm actually not sure if he was better than Vukovic. That's how Alex Sarr airballed 2 mid-range fadeaways in front of us right here.
Vukovic missed a wide open layup. So
Alex, 4 rebounds for Alex Sarr as well, dude. He was bad.
I mean, Reed and Whitmore, though, again, was electric factory.
If we want to go positive, that's probably the highlight of Summer League, honestly. Basketball-wise, there's Reed Shepherd and Cam Whitmore.
And Nate Williams.
And of course, Nate Williams, Bub Carrington.
Yeah. But was fine. Yeah,
Reed and Whitmore were like really fucking good. Reed, man, the playmaking. He had one play where he broke guys down and then he like gently placed a bounce pass in the path of a cutter.
Yeah, Robinson was in the dunker and he just rolled to the block really gently and the ball was just waiting for him. It was beautiful.
Yeah, man, I think Reed's going to be good. Houston's got some guys, dude.
Yeah,
between
man,
Whitmore and Reed.
A lot
of dudes. I know what you do with Fred VanVleet now. It's like...
Cut him. Yeah, it's Reed's time to shine.
It's Reed's time.
I do think part of it's like, what are you doing here, Cam Whitmore? You're like obviously way too good. But the other flip side of it is like, hey, you're proving how good you are, so I get it.
It is good to see like the guys doing that against that type of competition.
Yeah, high level competition. The Washington Wizards Summer League team.
Oh man, it's been a good day. Chicken tendies.
Yep.
A couple Gatorades.
Yep.
Yeah, about to.
Yeah, Jake's on his way out, man. This is the
it.
final moments of Summer
This is
League
it. This
right
is
here
it.
with the three
I'm
of
sad
us.
and happy to be leaving.
Yeah, right. Yeah, really on that.
Until next time.
Later.
Celtics.
See ya.